Hello students, welcome in GS Commerce College Varda. I am Professor Shailesh Desai. I teach to you Financial Accounting Part 2 to become second year students. Now, today I am giving the information about the accounting concepts. They have already given the information about what is consignment and which accounts are maintained by consignor and consignee. But some points are missed, so I covered that points in my today's video. Consignment. There are two main parties. First one is consignor and second one is consignee. Consignor is one businessman. It's our business to sell goods and earn profit. But it have one shop and there it sold the goods to customers, but it covered just these customers which are come under the particular area. It's one businessman and main aim of businessman is that it's earn more and more profit. Like that, it won't earn more profit from another area. For that, it appointed one agent. The agent for sell the goods. Agent is appointed on the commission basis. It's called consignment. Now normally we said that agent, but now in consignment, now this chapter, the agent who is appointed for sold the goods on commission basis is known as consignee, and the businessman is called as consignor. Consignor sent the goods on send the goods, it's also called as consign the goods. Consignor, first party, is that clear? It's consignor, and another party is known as consignee. The main important party is consignor and consignee. Consignor sent the goods to consignee for sold it. The normally goods are sent. They have two types of send the goods to the consignee by the consignor. Consignee can send the goods on cost price. It means if they have one sole trader and it's purchased the goods and then it's send the goods to consignee for sold it. If consignor is the one wholesaler or one trader, at that time it's purchased the goods from anywhere and some goods it's sold in its own shop and some goods sent to the consignee for sold it. At that time, the cost price means the purchasing price for consignor. On which price consignor purchase the goods. Okay? Or if consignor purchase the goods and spend some expenses, the amount of that total amount is known as cost price. And the consignee send the goods to consignor send the goods to consignee on that price. It means it's called consignor send the goods on cost price. But many times consignor send the goods on the increasing price. It means it's charge its profit and send the goods to consignee. It's known as invoice price. Before that, we see the information about invoice pro forma. When consignor send the goods to consignee, at that time it have need to give the information about the goods which are sent by consignor to consignee. The information about all the goods which are sent by consignor to consignee, the list of that goods, the information of all goods is given in one format. It's known as invoice pro forma. Invoice pro forma. Invoice pro forma means where consignor give the detail of the goods which are sent by itself to consignee. You know that invoice pro forma. It's called as invoice pro forma. Normally, the serial number, name of items which are sent by it, and quantity, rate, and final amount, the total amount. It means how much amounts goods are sent by consignor and which goods are sent by consignor, their quantity, their rates, all these things are given in the invoice pro forma. Okay. Now, invoice price. The normally meaning of invoice price is that the price. The normally meaning of invoice price is that the price which consignor have shown in invoice pro forma. The price of goods means invoice price. But now in example they said goods sent on invoice price, it means there they think, and normally when in example they said invoice price, it means when consignor sold the goods on cost plus adding some profit, and these amounts show in the invoice pro forma, it's called invoice price. It means the increasing price of goods. Now in short, in this consignment, in this chapter, the meaning of invoice price is that the increasing price of goods when consignor send goods on to consignee on cost price plus adding some profit, and this price show in the invoice pro forma. It means now when consignor send the goods on invoice price, at that time consignee doesn't know the original cost price of goods. Okay, it's the invoice price of goods as per consignee, it's the cost price of goods. Now sometimes consignor send goods on directly selling price. Now when consignor send the goods on selling price, it's called invoice price. It's also called as invoice price. Okay, it means invoice price means cost plus profit or extra amount. Consignor charge cost plus some extra amount, adding some extra amount, and then the price which is shown in the invoice pro forma is known as invoice price. Now consignee, when consignee taking the delivery of goods, firstly taking the delivery of goods, for that it have need to spend some expenses, then it's sold the goods and it's charged itself commission. Agent is appointed on the commissions. It's also called as consignee entitled a commission. It means consignee is appointed on the commission basis. So when it's sold the goods, at that time it's charged itself commission. Now many transactions are done by consignee. How consignee know about these transactions which are done by consignee? For that, consignee prepare one detailed information, and it's called as account of sales or account sale. Sale account is not called sale account, it's called account sales. Normally in your fifth questions, many times they asking prepare the account sales. Now before 2 years examination, they ask the questions for preparing the account sales for 4 marks. So what do you mean by account sales? Account sales means the detail of consignee's transactions which are sent by consignee to consignor. It's called as account sales. Now in account sales, consignee giving the information of itself transactions. It means it spent some expenses, it's sold the goods, like that. Now in first point of account sales is that they have consignee written given the information about sales. How much goods it has sold on cash basis, how much goods is it has sold on credit, the quantity, rate, the amount. It means now in account sales they given the information about total sales made by consignee. After that, consignee giving the information about their expenses, consignee's expenses, which expenses has done by consignee for the consignment. All the information about that expenses are given in the account sales, and the total amount of expenses, and also consignee charge the commission as per their terms. Now After that I will giving the information about the types of commission. Now just today's video after some time. So consignee charge consignee charge their commission, and the amount of consignee's expenses and the amount of its commission, the total amount deducted from the total sales amount. It means this amount which consignee got from selling the goods, which is payable to consignor, but the sum expenses which is deducted and consignee's commission also deducted from this amount. It means it's a total payable amount from consignee to consignor. But if consignee have given some advance to consignor at the beginning of the transactions or during the consignment's transactions, if the amount which have paid by consignee to consignor is deducted from that due amount, and find out the total due amount at the end of either at the end of consignment or at the end of financial year. Because when consignor preparing their final account, it have need to know the transactions or know the find out the profit or loss on consignment. It have need to know the transactions or expenses which are done by consignee. For that, it's asked to consignee for saying the detailed information about the transactions, and if they have ending the consignment, it have need to give the total information to consignor. Where consignee give the total information about its transaction, it's known as account sales. How much amount it get by selling the goods, and the consignee's expenses, consignee's commission, total due amount, and advance given by consignee to consignor, and final due amount. Okay, all this information is given in the account sales, which is prepared by consignee. It means invoice pro forma. The invoice pro forma, it means the list which is provided by consignor to consignee, where have given the detail of which goods are sent by the consignor to consignee. So invoice pro forma prepared by consignor, and consignee giving the detailed information about its transaction in account sales. Is that clear? What is the meaning of invoice pro forma and what is the meaning of account sales? And also meaning and also the format are available. Invoice pro forma, they are given the items names, quantity, how much goods are sent by consignor to consignee. How consignee can know about that? So firstly you need to consignor prepare the invoice pro forma. It means list, it means information, it means detail of the goods which are sent by consignor to its consignee. Okay. Once again we are discussing about the cost price and invoice price. When consignor preparing the invoice pro forma, it means when consignor send the goods to consignee, at that time the price which it have shown in the invoice pro forma. Many times, sometime consignor send the goods on the original cost price. It means consignor show original price of goods to consignee. But now in some time when consignor want, it doesn't show the original profit to its consignee. Consignor don't like to show their original profit to consignee. At that time they increase some amount and it show in the invoice pro forma. Like if they have the cost price of goods rupees 100 each and it show 100, it means goods sent on the cost price. But they have cost price rupees 100, but it show the price, it show the price rupees 120 in the invoice pro forma. It means it's called as invoice price. And it said consignor send the goods on invoice price. Consignor said to consignee the price, indirectly price is 120, and you sold it on above 120. It means charge profit and sold for 150 rupees, 140 rupees, 130 rupees. Okay, it means it said that the cost price of goods for myself is 120 and we have need to spend some expenses. It means is increasing more than 120, and for getting profit you have need to sold it for rupees 150, 140. After that I will provide the commission to you. Okay, so and if consignee want to calculate the profit, at that time it's find out the just little profit. But now consignee already taken and hidden their profit rupees 20 per unit. This is the main role of invoice price. It means what is the aim of invoice price or what is the minimum invoice price? Invoice price means the increasing price. When consignor show the increasing price in invoice pro forma, it's called invoice price. And what is the aim of invoice price is that when consignor doesn't like to show the original profit to their agent, it means to their consignee, for that it's hidden their original profit and show the price, increasing price in invoice pro forma. Okay, this is the aim of invoice price. It means consignee doesn't like to show the original price. Okay, to consignee. Now, consignor send the goods to consignee trying to sell it, making some transactions, and after that it will provide the account sales to consignor. Okay. Now we are discussing about commission. Then normally consignee appointed on the commission basis. So types of commission. Which is given by consignor to consignee. Normally we know that when consignor appointed the consignee for selling the goods, at that time they making the deal about commission. How many percentage commission is given by consignor to consignee? There are three types of commissions normally done in consignment. Is that first one is normal commission. It's also called as ordinary commission, general commission. It's also called as ordinary commission, normal commission, general commission. Second one is Dale Creeder commission. And third one is super commission. Surplus commission, extra commission, overriding commission. So there are three main types of commissions generally given by consignor to its consignee. These are not compulsory. It's depend upon the situation, depend upon the deal which are done by consignor and consignee. At the time of making agreement, how they decided that? If they only decided consignor giving the normal commission to consignee, it will pay the normal commission. Dale Creeder commission is normally given for the credit sales recovery of the amount which is due from debtors. Now in my next lecture I am giving the information about calculating the commissions. Now just taking the information about which types commissions are given by consignor to consignee. Okay. Consignee invoice pro forma, which is prepared by consignor, where given the total information, detail of goods which are sent by consignor to consignee. And account sales, the aim of today's lecture is that I just want to show the information, give the information about invoice pro forma and account sales. Okay. Calculating the commissions, I will give the information about that in my next lecture. Thank you so much. Bye.